Okay, welcome back to another rendition of Building the Donna Hritz. Okay, we have a little slight problem here. Okay, that one's okay, that looks good. But apparently, because of my red putty stuff, this is kind of drying out. And it looks like it's okay, but however, it will start to flake off, and it's not supposed to do that. So I'll either have to be careful not to touch it as much, or just get a new tube and do the whole thing all over again. In certain areas, not all. Okay, what I'm going to be doing, I'll show you, is this. This is going to be the strips that will be for the hangers, and you got a lot of tiers here, and to do that is on here. And I traced it very carefully to make sure everything is the way it's supposed to. And there's number 2, 3, jumps back over to 4, 5, and 6 that are right here. And it's going to be an elevator. It's going to be like in between here, and there's going to be another one over here. So that's what's going to be happening. And for the other side, where there's no elevator, it's just all that. Just symbols, squares, and rectangles. Sized out in the way they're supposed to. Okay. Alright. On to the next one. Yep. Okay, and here is the wings. I redid the wings. Matter of fact, these wings look like the wings that I remember years ago. So to me, that's a good thing. And that's the way they're supposed to be. Not that thick, not that small. Not that thick, not that thin, whatever. But this is how it's supposed to look like. That's exactly how it's supposed to look like. Okay? And let's see what else. Oh, yeah. These fellas. I already cut them out. This one looks a little on the unstable side. That's okay, it makes no difference. I just cut in according to the size that I want them to be. And they're the way I wish them to be. So that's good on my account. And that's about it. That's a short update for you guys, so see you later. See you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, welcome to a special rendition. Okay, what we're going to do, we're finally going to put fiber optics in here. Apparently, as you can see, I put, there's like 1, 2, 3, got 4, oh, there it is 5. Got a little on the short side there. Okay, yeah, I already started. I put 5 on each side. The reason why it's going to be like this, see, I always see that the runway with the lights go streak across like that. This is going to happen with this the same way. But however, it's going to be double up. It's going to go like this. Kind of like that. Almost like almost continuously. When it gets to a certain point, another one will pop up and it will continue. And when this ends here, it will look like it will end here, but it'll actually restart over here. You know what I mean? So it's going to be like a continuation. Now it's going to be two flashing lights on each side going this way. And how is that going to work? With Fedoratron's what you want to call it? Simple. You take these two, which are number ones, and these two here, which is also number one. Take those two, all four of them together, I should say, and you combine them together. Flip it over. Combine all four of those wires together. Same thing with everything else, all the way down the line, and they're marked so you know where they are, what's what. Okay, without further ado, let's show you how it's done. I'm going to see if I can do this within 20 minutes or less. Take a fiber optic without even taking it off. This is how I do it, one by one. A lot of you guys will actually measure it out, cut it. Okay, fine. I'm like, that's okay, I don't have a problem with that, but you know, I find it more simpler doing it this way, doing it one at a time, and then cutting it at the length that it hit at the point where it should be, rather than take guessing games. Start it down. Yes, hear that squeaking? Yeah, to me that's good. That's music to my ears. Flip it over. This is going to work this time rather than the old one. Sadly, the old one wasn't going to do the trick. And you pull it out. Okay, that's a little on the long side. Take your scissors. Clip it. Continue on the other side. And when you're done, this is going to be number 6. Okay, this one's going to be a little on the tough side. Flip it over. And restring it up through these. I also found out that, yes, this did get messed up with all this. I find it quite easy when gluing stuff down like this. Believe it or not, sometimes this stuff, Gorilla Glue, sadly, and I hate to say this, is not going to work. It will work up to a certain point, but if you loosen it up, it breaks right off. What will hold it? I know you shouldn't use this due to the fact that, you know, of acidity, and it will melt the plastic. But if you get a piece of plastic that's thick enough, like this one, you won't have any problems, because laying right here, I don't see no problems whatsoever. And all, if you paint it, if you make it thick enough, you'll be able to paint it with car paint without having it curl up on you. And you take some of this stuff and you just glue it right here, 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 and here. You can probably use regular mild glue or whatever here, or Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue will hold to the plastic like this. When you're dealing with PVC pipe, I think that's what you call it, total different animal. Okay, that's 2. Without further ado, clip it, move on to the next. And where would that be? That would be right here. This is where it gets interesting, when it gets over on this side. You see? Okay. Yeah, I know you probably see, I don't know if you can see it, but that all of this is laying on the loose side. No need to panic about that. We'll take care of that as soon as we can. And all of these go in here. Now you're going to probably want to know, what am I going to do to hide these things? Well, I left some, I don't know if you can see, but I left, yeah, you can't see, but in between the part of plastic and the fiber is the piece of wood with the paper on it, grid lines. That's all going to be hidden by maybe something else. Think about maybe some of this still, maybe? Who knows? If I do, I have to buy more. I don't have enough of it. And it does look nice. Does look nice because it has those ridges. Looks like a garage door or a roof or a side paneling for a home. I put that on the bottom of this thing. I did it that way because I thought it looked cool. Oh, my big head's in the way. It's always good to have a pair of tweezers so you can hunt down what you're looking for. Pull it out. Ain't gonna worry because you'll find it. Flip it up. And one more. Put it in there. This one's always tight. There's a reason why. It's slightly off-centered. And I thought it was perfect, and it wasn't. But it's so slightly, I don't think anybody's going to notice. Unless you are really looking for it. Okay, without further ado, just keep going. I need some pushing here. Alright. Pair of tweezers. Another pair of tweezers. Okay. stitch in there, tug and pull. This is very hard. This thing is messed up here. Okay, and there's your 6. Oh, God. Yes, pardon the mess here. Let's see what time we have here. Okay, we did about 12 minutes. Alright, that's good. Didn't say this was not a special for nothing. Take your masking tape. I had some real old-fashioned one here, and the one we changed it over to blue tape. This stuff is hard to just realize that this is hard to open. We got a fire truck out there. Okay. Okay, I'm having a little problems here. Okay, I got it. Place this somewhere where I know where it's at. And you take your 4 wires. Oh, pardon me. Get this out of the way. Why is this so long? Oh, okay, that's why. Now it's in the back. It shouldn't be this long. Okay, well, I'll do some clipping here. Okay. Okay, back to getting the wires. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That's it. That's 4. And this is number 6. And we'll label it as number 6. You're going to have to put the line on underneath it to show that it's number 6. Otherwise it can wind up being confused as number 9. It doesn't have to look pretty. Okay. And that's how you actually do this. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest off camera, and we're gonna be moving on to what we'll have to see it till later. Okay, bye bye. See you next time.